Hi, it's been a while since we've done one of these, and with the coronavirus situation going on, it's been real time consuming. It's been hard putting one of these together, but I just wanted to do a quick update on what some of the things that are going on with the union. When it comes to coronavirus, just to report that we're going to start doing bus collection on July 15th. Once that starts, that's going to cause some things to change, and I just want to point some things out to you. The first is that for the RTS with the big buses, that's going to start front door entry with the fare collection, and the passengers are expected to exit the rear door. Another thing that changes is passenger loads. So the passenger loads for RTS are going to go basically about 20 passengers and more for the Arctic, about 50% of the bus loads. And again, once you get to that point, this is the process that we're doing now for the 10 to 15 passengers, is that you call into the radiator controller, and if they have someone to fill you in, they will fill you in. When it goes for RTS access, we're still going to continue the 3 passengers rule unless the passengers agree to have more than 3 passengers. It's kind of complicated on how the governor has done that. That's going to be in place until July 15th, and then we'll reassess going forward on the passenger loads for access. For Ontario and Seneca, it's going to be basically the same type of thing we're doing now, but on the 15th, we're in discussions. We feel it should be 50%. The company wants to do that too, but there's just some operational issues if that could be pulled off, and we'll have to keep you updated on that. But passenger loads are definitely very important to us. For the safety of the driver and of the passengers also. Once the 15th comes around, the company has assured us that they will have face shields, optional face shields, available to all operators. And what we were thinking is this is good to have if you have a wheelchair person. You could put a face shield on, and that's just a little extra protection with face shields. The face shields, I don't want to get that confused with mask or face coverings. That is still going to be required. That is not optional, and not to get that confused. I just like to, one thing I've noticed at all the properties is that we've, back in the break rooms or in the shops, that it seems that the face masks are kind of being kind of lax on wearing those, and I would urge, if you're going to be near 6 foot someone, that I would, sorry about the phone. If we're going to be within 6 feet of someone, you should have face covering. And it's not so much to protect you, it's to protect the other person. So if possible, try to wear face masks at work. Speaking of union meetings, so the meetings on July 16th and 20th, we're also going to be doing nominations with it, and we'll have a limited agenda to keep things moving along. And then the union elections are going to be on August 20th. So just want to let you know that. And finally, let me give an update on the contracts. So RTS Seneca, that contract was resolved. We ended up getting a contract we're very pleased with, and the membership approved it, and so did the Board of Commissioners. The retro payment, we did get retro payment, and the retro payments will be made on July 24th. So just want to let everyone know that. RTS Ontario, we've declared, the company and RTS have jointly are declaring impasse, which means New York State gets involved in our contract negotiations. We're hoping to have that set up pretty soon, and that's what we ended up doing in RTS Seneca, and that does help resolve the contract disputes sometimes. So we'll keep you posted on the Ontario. And then finally, RTS Access, that contract expires at the end of the year. So it's time. We're going to be, I'm going to be getting the committees together, form a committee, and that's going to be coming up pretty soon. We'll probably end up having a special meeting and try to, not try, we will put something together. I'm really looking forward to working on the RTS Access contract. And that's pretty much all I had today. Thanks for watching, and stay in tune for what's going on. Thank you.
This has been a production of ATU E-News.